All right, we're ready for a redneck video tonight. We're due, it's been a while. A couple people get on here. It looks just like just a plain old 40-20, but we're gonna have a little fun here tonight. Hey, a couple people on there watching. Well, here we go. We're just going to have a little redneck fun tonight. Now, this tractor here would be what you'd call redneck fun. A few years back, like 4 years ago, a good friend of mine from Vermont named Doug Hill said, "Hey, you want to buy my old pulling engine?" I said, "Nah, I don't want it." He goes, "Nah, you're going to buy it." And it's not like Doug needed the money. Doug just said, "Nah, you're going to buy it. You'll have some fun with it." He said, "I'll be down with it." I said, "I don't want it, Doug." He said, "I'm bringing it down." So Doug came back down with this engine one day in his pickup. He says, "Here, put this in something. You'll have some fun." So he sold it to me for a great price. I said, "Yeah, heck, I can always sell it to somebody if I don't want it." So he said, "No," he said, "the only reason I'm selling this engine is I built a little hotter one for my tractor. He pulled bush pulls up in Vermont and stuff. So this engine is a John Deere 4320 engine with a big P pump on it and a 4650 turbo and a special clutch that I guess we got to get apart and split it because we're going to try to go to a pull this weekend. This thing hadn't been out of the shed in 2 years. But anyway, Doug says, "Now this engine's got more power than you think." I says, "Well, how much can you get out of a 4320? He goes, "Well," and he was pretty serious. He goes, "Last year I had it out to Ohio or Indiana somewhere. We had it on an engine dyno." I said, "What, the tractor?" "No, the engine. I took it out and put it on an engine dyno." He says, "It's got 550 horsepower. I said, "Really? Well, we might have to screw it into something." So it sat there in the corner of the shop, and then a couple months later, I bought an old 4020 gas for $1,500. It didn't run. Sight unseen, and it came in and the tires were flat and the fenders were gone, and it was pretty rough. So, this is going to be the pulling tractor. So we managed to get the gas engine to run. Terrible blow by. Skipped like hell, but ran it around a while. No, the transmission was okay. I said, "Well, there's our donor." So then about, 3 years ago, probably, Nate? More. You were like 12 or 13, and Andy was maybe 15. My boys and I spent a couple weekends in the shop, and believe me, this was not a lot of hard work. This is a cobbled together mess. We took the engine out of the old gas 4020, and we screwed this son of a gun right in. It slipped right in there. We unhooked all the gauges. We unhooked the tacks. Nothing's hooked up. I said, "Well, we got to make it lighter." So I found a Schwartz wide front end in the parts yard, and we screwed that on. I said, "We got to take the wheels off." We took the wheels off. See, there's a set of hubs we had in inventory. I had a set of 20.8 34s. We screwed them on. Used an old set of fenders. They might even come with the tractor. I don't know. But for safety, we threw on a roll bar. And then we got this here drawbar that Doug gave us. It's really only held on by like 4 bolts. Well, I guess it's still there. We were going to take the rock shaft off, but shit, that's too much work. What?
PTO.
Oh, yeah, the PTO's still there. It's still spinning. Yeah, we didn't want to get rid of the PTO. It's there. We just took it out and we cut it off with a chop saw. We put it back. So this is it. So Frankie Proper's having a little tractor pull at his place this weekend, so I thought we'd maybe fire it up and have a little fun. So, here, Nate, why don't you let me do that? You can drive it afterwards. All right? Here, Nate's going to start it up. We'll have a little video. I mean, hey, it's not a great big 3-turbo pulling tractor like I had 20 years ago, but it's a cool thing. Nate's going to take a little bit, show a little video. I'll fire it up. It does sound good.
Dad needs to be in his glory. He misses pulling a lot.
Right, exactly. It's been a long time. Probably a bad battery connection, it won't run.
That's pretty good. It'll pull in 6th gear, easy. 7th gear, you'll get a little faster speed, but it'll pull the same distance. So 6th or 7th gear, it'll pull fine in.
This is evening foolishness of the McFaddens, but it does sound good. How we could get it a lot lighter. It weighs 9,500 pounds. Oh, sheet metal is even trying to fall off. Everybody wanted to buy the tractor when it was sitting in the shop, so we just wrote not for sale on the parts tractor. So it still says not for sale on the front. Nate said that's what it's called. Andy said that's what it's called. Or Nate's gonna try it. He's never driven it. Well, anyway, this weekend we'll try to get it out. Gonna take that and some antique tractors if anybody's interested. Frank Proper over in South Valley's having a little tractor pull, and they're gonna run just about any class you want up to 10.5. So check them out on Facebook. I think Lucy Ann is what his daughter's name is on Facebook. But oh, you gonna try again? Oh, okay. That's a pretty good engine in a crap tractor. Ought to be a good fun. Hey, I'm running out of batteries. Hope you all enjoyed that. That was a little fun video. Just wanted to show you that son of a gun. Hopefully this weekend we can play with it. Thanks.